Hello and good morning. It is currently 4:50 a.m. in the morning, and what I'm going to be doing today is running you guys through a full day of eating. So just to kick it off, pre-workout meal, we have 4 rice cakes. I also have 15 grams of honey on top of those buggers, and then I have a scoop of amped pre-workout, and then I've also just thrown a tablespoon of beetroot juice in there to help with the pumps. Technically, I shouldn't be having beetroot juice pre-workout. I should be having it a few hours before, but it's 4:50 a.m. in the morning already. I'm not really wanting to get up earlier to have some more beetroot juice. So just going to see how it plays out. Alright, so we're midway through the workout, and this is when I bring out our intra-workout. Now, if you don't remember, or if I haven't said it already, it is 10 grams of glutamine, 10 grams of creatine monohydrate, micronized as well, so that it digests better, you should say. And then 1 scoop of EAA. It's just aiming for 3 to 5 grams of leucine per scoop. Now, technically, a lot of people are going to say that you don't need EAAs. I think when you're natural, there's no point in taking that risk of, what is efficient and what isn't efficient, or what isn't good and what is bad. I mean, you can take calculated risk, but if I could try and get that 1% advantage, I'm going to take it. Alright, so it is time for our post-workout meal. Now with our post-workout meal, it is my favorite meal. I've been having this since basically I was in high school. But anyway, a few changes I've made over the years is recently I've started using almond milk, organic almond milk, and it's tasted way creamier, way better. So basically for this protein oats recipe, it is 50 grams of oats, it is 1 scoop of whey isolate, chocolate honeycomb, which is the new isolate they have. It is 1 cup of Nutty Bruce almond milk, 100 grams of blueberries, and 25 grams of organic peanut butter. Now, this comes out to 612 calories with 39 grams of protein, 63 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of fat with 12 grams of fiber. Now, the reason why I like to have this post-workout, usually I recommend having a fast digesting carbohydrate source, but personally, I love having oats, and I love having them first thing in the morning. But the reason why I have this post-workout as well, usually you wouldn't have something that's high in fat. You usually wouldn't have something that has slower digesting carbs. I still believe that, but I also want to I don't want to have chicken and rice post-workout. I'd rather have something like this that I love in the morning, that I always look forward to. Tastes phenomenal. The other thing that people don't really think about is the peanut butter is high in fat, and that slows gastric emptying. So does the fiber from the oats, also the type of oats they have, even the fiber from the blueberries. Antioxidants, is rich in antioxidants, rich in vitamin C. Quite a few health benefits, and on top of that, you get the protein source from the whey protein. But I just want to show you guys a little hack that I've been doing recently. So this is what it looks like normally. Phenomenal, looking phenomenal. And it tastes great. But one of my favorite things about this meal is the peanut butter. I love the peanut butter. So what I do instead of drizzling it all over is I keep a little spoonful on the spoon like this, so that when I scoop it up, I can get it, but then I also have peanut butter to look forward to at the end of the mouthful. Alright, so I'm supposed to be at the cafe right now, but went to the cafe and all the seats were taken. Went to another one that I wanted to try out, that was also all taken. So instead, I've grabbed myself a coffee. I'm back home. We've grabbed one from the servo. 7-Eleven iced oat latte. I haven't tried it yet. I tried a little bit and it actually tasted unreal. Usually I grab a long black, but apparently, and I didn't read this before, these are around 130 to 190 calories. So very high, not something I usually have, but I'm gonna have it anyway. Oh, it was nice when I had it at the shop. Still very nice, but I actually prefer my long blacks, I won't lie. All right, so we are up to meal number 3 now. So what this is, it's like a sweet chili chicken bowl. Deb slow cooks the chicken and also cooks the rice, I guess. And then when I heat it up in the microwave, I chuck 30 grams of spinach in there, season it with the Cajun seasoning that you get from the supermarket, a little bit of salt, chuck it in the microwave for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then when it comes out, it is 715 calories, 73 grams of protein, 86 grams of carbs, and 8.7 grams of fat, and 1.9 grams of fiber. I'm not someone that really likes, chicken and rice, boring stuff, but man, I love this meal, eh? I love it. Do you fucking mind? No. You fucking mind, mate? Oh, fuck. That's the guy. And also when I have this meal, I try to sit outside to get a bit of sun, when it's sunny anyway. It just allows me a bit of downtime. I try to put my phone inside, but I had to bring it out to tell you guys about the macros and calories, but I've been really focusing on that stuff. Getting out in the sun, getting out more, trying not to sit on my phone, and it's really helped with my mentality a lot, actually. Come on. And who can forget? Bit of caffeine hit, great flavoured amino energy. All right, now it is time for our final meal. So this one here is what I call my sweet potato mince bowl. And it has 766 calories, 70 grams of protein, 76 grams of carbs, 19.9 grams of fat, and 15.4 grams of fiber. Now this is measured with asparagus instead of spinach. So I've switched to spinach probably the last few weeks, and it's been 10 times better, 10 times more enjoyable. But man, this has got to be probably the best meal on my whole plan. I look forward to it every single day. That is the sweet potato. There's a little bit of mince on there, and it's when I get the egg in there that it tastes unreal. But every day I look forward to this. This has 350 grams of sweet potato, 260 grams of 5% fat beef mince. It has spinach, 30 grams. It has 100 grams of beetroot, and it has 1 whole egg to help get protein and fats up. I'm not really a fan of beetroot. I actually hate beetroot, but mixing it with sweet potato and mince, unreal. On the way to go. Alright, and now we are on to our final meal of the day. This is what I like to call my Tropic Sleep Max Bowl, whatever you want to call it. Give it a fancy name, make it sound a little bit better, so it tastes a little bit better. So essentially this is 120 grams of kiwi fruit, 300 grams of Farmers Union Greek style yogurt, 1 scoop of Optimum Nutrition protein, whey isolate protein, banana flavor, and then 10 grams of organic honey. The banana adds a bit of banana flavoring, I guess, to it. The honey brings in a bit of fruit flavor, the kiwi fruit, and then also you got the yogurt as well. But the things that people don't think about with this bowl, casein protein is a slow digesting protein source. So basically what that means is it's drip feeding protein throughout the night whilst you're sleeping, keeping you in an anabolic state. Obviously you're going to be fasting while you are sleeping. So giving your body a slower digesting source of protein is going to be ideal for that. Then kiwi fruit has been shown to improve sleep 1 hour before bed. And then the honey also helps out with helping you sleep a lot longer throughout the night. Research, there's a bit of research coming out there. So a bit of fructose, bit of honey releases serotonin and melatonin. And then the casein protein is just drip feeding. So that's why I call it the Sleep Max Bowl, and I like to have something a little bit more dessert-like, including the oat latte we had. The oat latte brought calories up a fair bit, but with it, we are having 2,768 calories, which is usually 200 calories less because we had, the oat latte again. And with that, today's full macros: 239 grams of protein, 325 grams of carbs, 56 grams of fat, and 35 grams of fiber. So fiber is a little bit high, but what's wrong with that? That is a full day of eating. If you got any value from it, or if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe, and whatever other shit they ask you to do on YouTube. I have no idea. And I'll see you guys in the next one.